Hi, and welcome to Antioch University, New England. I'm Laura Thomas, the director of the Experienced Educators Program, and I'm happy to have you joining the Antioch community. I'm an alum, class of 2000, woohoo, and have really enjoyed being both a student and a faculty member at Antioch for the last 20 years. I want to take just a second to orient you to some of the people and some of the tools that you have at your disposal as part of the Antioch community. And I'm going to begin with this website, which is the Experienced Educators Program student website. Now, as you'll see on our landing page, there are our most up-to-date information bulletins from the provost and different members of our community around COVID-19 and how we're handling that. As well as some general information for Antioch students. And as you pop on this site, depending on how long it's been since I recorded this video, you may see something that looks a little bit different. The orientation tab will have a lot more information about how you get started at Antioch. The most important thing you'll want to do is set up your Antioch ID, your AU ID, because that's really your home. Your AU Direct is your home for everything. So as you go to your AU Direct, you'll see your login for Sakai, which is our learning management system, for Gmail, which is, you have your Antioch Gmail, which is the Gmail you need to use for any official correspondence, and the one we'll use to communicate with you about all things Antioch. You'll also want to activate your Zoom account. You can't get by these days without being in a Zoom once in a while. And you'll want to double check in AU View to make sure that we have the right information. That's also where you'll register for classes, and you can periodically check to make sure that the credit history is accurate, and if you've transferred any courses in, then you'll want to have those there as well. You can also see on here a spot where you can register for classes, and here at the bottom you have an opportunity to let us know where you are. Now this map is new, but if you have a few minutes, drop a pin on the map. You can just follow the instructions up here, and it will, and you can drop a pin and we can get a sense of who's where, both in the United States and worldwide. Some of the folks that you really need to be aware of are the faculty and staff in our department. Susan Dreyer-Leon, pictured here, is the chair of the education department. She's also faculty in the mindfulness program and in our principal certification program. She's been at Antioch almost as long as I have. You'll also want to be aware of Paul Bacco and Julie Biddle, who are two of our wonderful faculty members, along with Ellen Doris and Tom Julius. And you can read full bios there. The most important people in our department are these three folks, Carol, Emily, and Stephanie. They are the admins in our program, and if you have a question, they can get you an answer. You can find more information about who handles what here on this page, and also get a direct link to their email and their phone number should you need to reach out. And then depending on which concentration you are in, as you click to the next link, you'll find some specific information for the different concentrations, as well as a whole tab for the Humane Education, the Institute for Humane Education, because they have their own stuff. They're very busy there. So they have a separate tab. And then next, as you move over, you'll see that you can find a tab for the courses and registration. This will tell you everything you need to know about the upcoming term. It will tell you both the courses that are available. There's a letter here that's also sent to your email that has all the details about how to register, which is also listed down there. And then if you're looking for an elective, or if you have more flexibility in what courses you take, then you can also find a link there. Finally, on the last tab on our webpage, we have all of the handbooks and resources and forms. Everything you could possibly need forms-wise, you can find on this page, or you'll find a link on this page. The one thing that you will not see on this page is your advising plan. Your advising plan lists out both the courses that you're required to take and the semesters that you're planning to take them in. You'll work with your advisor to create that. And that will answer a lot of questions that you may have when you click on this tab about courses and registration. So if you haven't already done so, I'd really encourage you to get in touch with your advisor and get that plan set up as quickly as you can, because it's going to be very helpful. I hope that your time with us here at Antioch is as transformational as mine was. What I hear from students often, actually almost always, is that their experience at Antioch was so much more than they thought a graduate degree should be or could be. We hope that you are able to engage in authentic, meaningful work while you're with us. And I really want to encourage you to communicate with us. The difference between the students who have an extraordinary experience and the folks who have just a really, really good experience is often the degree to which they're willing to communicate about what they need. We are here to be in service to you as much as we possibly can. So if you need us to make adjustments, if you have something special that comes up that you need some support with, we're here to help. They're part of why our students pick us is because we're intentionally small, and so we can get to know you individually. We can help you achieve your goals individually. That's really what we're here for. So please be in touch with your advisor, with me, with Susan, with Carol or Emily or Stephanie, if there's anything that we can do to help make your experience a more positive one. And I think you're going to find that the next year and a half or so, 2 years, depending on your program, are going to go by very, very quickly. And they're going to be filled with extraordinary learning experiences. You're really going to be happy that you joined us. So with that, I will wrap up my little recording here. I hope that you will be in touch if there's anything we can do, and have a great day.